Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Stood up well to him there. Mbappe proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Isak is onto it in a flash.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Cucurella. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And of course, his job is to supply, and it's never as easy as people think, but he's doing it quite well.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt.
White. And they've switched it over to the other side.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bellingham. Cucurella.
Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Partey plays it short. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, that's a key interception. And now they can spring out of defence. Konate promptly onto that, and that is that. Thiaw kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
And here's Mbappe. Kimmich. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Ruben Dias. Can he spark a counter here? Partey. Cucurella. That's Partey. Bellingham. He's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Nice sequence of passes, this. Yamal.
Vietnam have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And it's Eto'o. Distributed tidily. Tries a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Yeah. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's managed to get... Can he put it away? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Decent hit! Goal, Italy! And
Italy score first.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
That'll be a throw.
Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nice defending, it's got the job done.
Eto.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's being shifted off it. Cucurella. Partey. Now Ruben Diaz.
And they win it back again.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Looking ball that. No way through. Konate gets across to intercept that. Well read, nice interception.
And we've reached half-time.
Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Vietnam can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Back into the middle.
Picked out brilliantly. He's had a shot! And he hits the net!
They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. That looks like a preconceived plan.
And the shot! And it's a goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, delightful ball.
Now it's Mbappe. He's had it taken off him.
It's a good run, that. Great timing.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
He's done very well to take that back.
So, can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Oh, important interception. Got a shot away. He's got away with one there.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 27. Number 13. Isaac.
Musiala.
Number 8.
He's been picked out. He's gone away.
Coming on the field. Number 22.
Vietnam showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Substitution.
Konate cuts it out. That was good alertness. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Vinicius Junior. Cucurella. Can he finish? Goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution in progress.
Italy making consecutive changes here. So all square, and not for the first time.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Hullet.
Italy merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Ødegaard. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. And that was very necessary. That's really well manoeuvred. White. He is through here. Very nicely done. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Partey.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
White. White gets flagged offside. Looking for the run. Saka. Played into space out wide. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Throw it. And he's gone searching crossfield. Vieira. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Ruben Dias can get it clear. Desperate defending required here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He rises!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Added minute has been indicated.
And he can clear it away. Oh, this looks sharp. Collar. Partey. Ødegaard. 4 extra minutes added on. Look at the space here. Hits one! Sensational by Collar! Late in the day! This could well be it!
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again.
And that's that. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations, and I think with confidence looking a little fragile.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground.
We have already started here.
Eto'o showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundation.
Can he finish? They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Partey, Mbappe, Cucurella picks it up out wide. Cucurella, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Italy are looking to go forward now. And he's straight offside. Kimmich with the clearance. Vietnam are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Hullet. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's picked his way through. Yamal.
Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Partey. Looking for options for movement. There's no flag. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that was very necessary. Not the most accurate pass. Well read, nice interception.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham. He is through here. Oh, what a climb! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Mbappe certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Bellingham. Approaching the half-hour mark. Isak. And he's away. Hullet has found the net here, of course.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's a mighty effort! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold gets a good foot in there. Alexander-Arnold, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Konate promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, he's found some space here. Partey. That's a sharp pass. The ball is loose, and Hullet! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's really put himself on the line here. Header! Goal! A two-goal lead, and
And they're firmly in control. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Eto'o, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Branthwaite gets across to intercept that. Bellingham. Partey. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Has been indicated.
Vieira. It's Hullet. Now it's Eto'o. He's got away. Well, that's been cut out, well played. There's the whistle for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times. Substitution.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Mignon punts it upfield. Hullet. Now it's Kimmich. Branthwaite makes the interception. Partey. And that has put paid to that. Fiddles it through. Eto'o. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's found a way through. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. He's looking to... Tries a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And here's Isak. And that has been clubbed away.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And here's Isak. Almost an hour gone.
This match was 70,987.
Konate gets over and intercepts. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Has a goal! And the ball's come loose here. And he's following up! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitution on the field.
It's their second corner of the game.
Number 27.
They've played it short.
Number 13. Isaac. Number 8. Mbappe.
And it's Davis.
Number 17.
Great hit! Really well taken goal. Right back in the game.
Thuram very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Bullet. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Eto'o.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Now, who's going to be first to this?
That's been drilled forward.
Ødegaard. White. And they're not going to make any further progress now. The less said about that pass, the better. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Davis. Vietnam finding their passes. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Vietnam really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Musiala.
Now he's got the shot away!
And the keeper couldn't hold it. And one more try! They've done it! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Substitution in progress.
Italy can make their change now with a break in play.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, extra time looms now, but that leveller creates great impetus, and they've got to fancy their chances of pinching victory from what looked like the jaws of defeat.
Musiala. Pass is just off target. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Ruben Dias. Ball is over the line. Ødegaard. Now White. Davis. Vinicius Junior. Looking for the runner. That's an excellent interception.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Davis.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. Konate kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
And now,
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Guest performance today.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Vietnam displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. Koller. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Has a look and plays it forward. Turan. Hullet. Di Maria. And it's Vieira. Musiala. Now White. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Eto'o. Now it's Hullet. Branthwaite cuts out the pass. Oh, can he get onto this? And here's Eto'o. Ødegaard. Partey. Davis. Partey. Now White.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Partey. And the shot! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Vietnam go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Davis. Oh, nice touch. Out to the left it goes. Gabriel gets it clear. Half-time, extra time. Vietnam come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. Yeah, 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama?
Substitutions taking place.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Collier. Koundé. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. It's just beyond his reach. Di Maria. And the keeper beats it away. Partey. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's hoisted clear. And he cuts out the supply. Ødegaard, out to the right. Nice control.
Vietnam probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Well timed, excellent interception. Konate clears. Very much into the last knockings. Musiala. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And that is as far as it goes. Vietnam have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
And just a quick reminder today,
Vinicius
please drink
Junior
responsibly.
taking in the
Anyone
accolades,
hearing
having been
intoxicated
named
or
man of the
behaving in
match,
inappropriate
and
manner will be
deservedly so.
removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And he's had it nicked away.
Well, Peter, it's a joy to have a chance to watch one of the finest to emerge from the African continent, Samuel Eto'o. He backs up his goals with a really strong work rate, and he's always effective, whether on or off the ball.
Yeah, fantastic talisman for his nation.
And more disciplined than people credit him.
Oh, well played. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Cucurella. Isak. That's Partey. Vieira. That's a little off target. Isak has a goal! He's delivered all right!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So, a breakthrough already. Isak absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And it's Eto'o. Italy applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Konate. Vietnam are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. And here's Bellingham. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. The ball has bounced loose now. Alexander-Arnold got a long way forward to join the attack. Hullet. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Branthwaite. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ruben Dias. Bellingham. Partey. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Cucurella. 15 minutes till half-time. Mbappe. Now it's Hullet. And Hullet! Oh, shooting chance! Mbappe gets flagged offside. Partey. Partey. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Hullet. Cucurella. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Alexander-Arnold tries making a foray down the right. Mbappe has it in a wide position. Konate attempts a clearance. Konate makes the interception. Araujo. Cucurella. Konate. Partey. And it's Eto'o.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Partey. Mbappe strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
In with a header! Just off target.
Partey certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Partey.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Hullet. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passing nice and neat, and he was alert to it. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Vietnam lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Vietnam definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Well, they've got it again. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. And it's Hullet. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Real chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Engages and forces him off the ball. Vinicius Junior. And here's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. That's Partey. Cucurella. He's through here. Shot could be on. Bellingham! Oh, the ball's... and it's come back out to him. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short. Oh, nice touch. Partey. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Alexander-Arnold to take it as usual. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hullet. Vinicius Junior. Isaac to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Cucurella. That's very neat. What a throw in.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Bellingham. Number 27, number 13, Isaac. Number
Challenge
8,
just a bit on the firm side.
Number 17.
Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Number 20, Chương. Number 9,
Back into the middle.
Junior.
White.
Number 6, Alphonso
That is
Davies.
lovely. And that's an
Number
excellent
11,
interception.
White. Substitution in progress.
Corner number 3 coming up. Ødegaard goes short. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Eto'o.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now then, the ball's come loose. And he's intervened well there.
Italy are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, what has happened here?
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Saka.
Eto'o. Cross goes in there. Oh, smashing header! He's got a goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Superb timing to generate that power, threw a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
Italy grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Listen, with the momentum that goal gives them now, they may well push for a winner before the 90 minutes is up. Players don't like extra time, believe me.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And here's Vinicius Junior.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Musiala.
Musiala, and the shot! They've scored! And they're back in front!
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Substitution.
Italy can make their change now with a break in play. Vietnam
Go into the lead.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got them this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now.
and smartly reclaimed. Nuno Mendes. In by Saka. Davis getting this one clear.
Italy need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Four added minutes has
Musiala.
been indicated.
That's good vision. That has been knocked clear.
And he's let fly.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Davis. And Branthwaite. And now they can clear their lines. Aim forwards.
So that's it. It is all over.
Vietnam pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world.
The action has already started. Mbappe absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Now he's off and running. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that is a little undercooked. Well read, nice interception.
This is the time you need that pace.
Alexander-Arnold.
Vietnam controlling the possession in this early phase.
Vieira producing a good steal there,
Showing a good level of alertness.
This is what good chemistry...
He's had a hit!
Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's there to clear it. Mbappe is flagged offside. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that could set him on his way. That's good play. Quick look, then plays it in.
Cucurella. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Eto'o. Partey. Vietnam, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper.
He's gone forward.
Konate gets across to intercept that. It's run loose here. And Hullet! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Italy have their second corner now. And that has been cleared. And here's Eto'o. And now they can spring out of defence. Hullet. He's had a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Italy have their third corner. That's a decent clearance. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Bellingham is onto this. And the finish! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Eto. That is ended up in no man's land. Partey. And he's being shifted off it. Branthwaite gets over and intercepts. Bellingham. That's Partey. Ruben Dias. And Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Out for a throw. Nice control. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility.
There's the hit! He's scored!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Vietnam have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Alexander-Arnold.
Added time.
Ruben Dias. Konate. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Branthwaite does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Mbappe. Shot a goal! Oh, taken with style. Hot knife through butter. They have done. And there's the end of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Vietnam are 2 up, and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Reminder today that smoking
Vietnam
is only
in
allowed
control
in
at
areas
half-time,
shown on this map.
2-0.
Thank you for your cooperation. Substitution in progress.
And the action is back on the way. And they've got a throw. Partey. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bullet. It's a good spell of possession, this. Partey. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. That looks a good ball through. He's got away.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Italy needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That's tidy. Issa. He's got the shot away! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
Belts one! A whisker away from making it 4.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
The attendance for this
Konate
match was
kept his eye on it, and he's there.
70,987.
So we've reached the hour mark. Konate. Oh, can he get onto this? Isak. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Alexander-Arnold. Isak. Oh, that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Eto'o. Cucurella. And here's Mbappe. Cucurella. Cucurella got a long way forward to join the attack. But that has not gone well. Alexander-Arnold. Partey. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kimmich. Collier. And the shot's on here. Oh, good ball. Tries a shot! They've done it! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Substitution on the field, number 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
27.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Isak. Number 8.
He's had it nicked away.
Mbappe.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Cucurella.
Oh, smashing header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's heaved it away.
Number 22, Odegaard.
That pass has been well intercepted. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Number 11, White. Substitutions taking place.
Davis. That's very neat. Kluivert. Koundé deals with that comfortably. Koller is onto it in a flash. Odegaard. And he's picked out the run. And can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Gabriel. Bullet. And it's Vieira. Saka. Koundé. And that's been won straight back. Kluivert. Vinicius Junior. He could be in here. Davis. Very nicely done. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Davis with the clearance. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
And please join me in wishing
so what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Many thanks to Jim. And